Hello everyone! Welcome back to this game. My name is Draygone Fuzzbottom Jr. and these are some of my patrons. Wario Land Gold Pyramid and Lit Dragon. As we get started here today, I would like to request that you guys let me know of what you think of today's video. And if for whatever reason you don't like today's video, then please let me know why. With that said, when we last left off, we finished the second area of Donkey Kong Country 2, Crocodile Cauldron. Today, we move on to Quay? I'm honestly not entirely sure how you're supposed to pronounce that second word there. I've heard it's supposed to be pronounced K. But if it's supposed to be pronounced K, why is it spelled Quay? I don't know. Let us start with Barrow Bayou, which looks like Bayou, but this time I'm certain it is Bayou. So we are in a K, whatever a K is. It's just a fancy word for a marsh, I guess, because that's basically what this is a marsh. And we got a new kind of barrel here. A rotating barrel that you can control where you shoot, but you have a time limit on how long you can fiddle around with the aim before you actually need to shoot. Once the timer runs down, as you probably guess, you wind up just shooting automatically. So you better hope that you don't wind up shooting somewhere you don't want to. Typically though, the game gives you plenty of time to aim where you want to shoot. Oh, there's a thing down there. I totally want that thing. Excuse me while I take care of that thing. Oh, but first, what are you doing? You're just placing a bee there. Well, that's not convenient. Alright, so there was a Ramby down there. That is convenient. Also, that bee despawned. Even more convenient. And we got regular mimics now. Not trying to steal my bananas. Okay, are you gonna do anything? As you saw earlier, these guys sometimes drop a little bit of a thing, but this guy apparently is just going to be a nuisance. So you know what? I'll nuisance you back. Trying to jump to get the O, and I was hoping to be fancy there, but I was wrong. Well, as long as I'm taking the time to get back to where I was, I would like to mention something, and I forget what it was that I want to mention. It has something to do with the view count of the previous video, though. And I'm pretty sure it has something to do with the fact that the view count for the previous video kind of sucks. I think, let's see here, I uploaded that video Thursday, and today is Monday. So it has been several days since I uploaded that video, and it has only received 7 views, and that is apparently not how you get to the Ramby. I started this Let's Play, as you recall, because I wanted to perform an experiment. What would happen if I decided to step away from doing all streams and did a video, just a regular Let's Play that was relatively short? Would people find that interesting? Well, apparently not. I mean, a couple people like these short little Let's Plays that aren't streamed. But otherwise, this has definitely not been getting me any extra attention. Which is ultimately what I would like to have, and ultimately was the point of doing these shorter videos anyway. You know what? I have an idea. Try again. Got it. Ooh. Time for fun barrel shooting segment. Barrels aren't moving yet, though. We're just aiming. Oh, there's the banana stealing mimic. I'll take that, sure. And then follow you I was too slow. Actually, I don't think that's the one you want to follow. Eventually, there is one of these guys. Oh, here we go. This is... Oh, that was short. Eventually, there is going to be one of those guys that you want to follow, and I think it's going to be this guy right up here. He's going to give me something that I'm going to really want. As indicated by the big old arrow up there. So after he's done throwing, just follow him. Don't let him get off screen. Don't let him get off screen. And he graciously provided a treasure chest that we break on him. And it had a cannonball, and we're gonna shoot ourselves to this bonus game where we will destroy them all. Not that many to destroy here. Anyway, in regards to this experiment, I was, with the lackluster views, I was considering not actually continuing this because it's kind of a waste if nobody's really watching, and I have no idea how I'm... Oh, hey! Wait. 3 up! 2 up. My mistake. Here, get out of my way. Regardless of the crappy viewership, though, like I said, there are at least 2 or 3 people who are interested in this Let's Play and find it interesting. So I will at least continue it. Not only for them, but for myself. I mean, I do kind of like... Ooh, that was almost bad. What happens if I follow you? Whoop. Let's not follow you anymore. I have a feeling if I try following you, I will die. Anyway, there's a few Let's Plays that I would like to get to eventually. I won't say what they are because typically when I tell people, hey, I'm going to Let's Play such and such a game, I wind up missing the barrel and not Let's Playing it. Instead, I wind up Let's Playing something else. Well, it is a good thing I missed the barrel because apparently it gave me a chance to notice that... Ooh. Well, that sucked. It gave me a chance to notice that I have not yet collected all the bonus barrels in this area. Where did I miss one then? Ah, yeah. This is the area where it's definitely beneficial to know how to do the rolling jump. Because there's a few gaps that are... Oh, there it is. I died right in front of it. And, apparently, whenever you're carrying your partner on your shoulders, you cannot bounce on rolling barrels. I imagine the same holds true for enemies in general. That is interesting information. I did not know that. Alright. That's all the bonus rooms in this area. In this level. And how is this gonna work? Not as well as I would have liked, but got a 1-up anyway. And of course, it's another level in which I beat it with Dixie Kong. Glimmer's Galleon. I know this level. It's another underwater level. What's the gimmick of this underwater level? It's dark. It's a good thing monkeys can breathe underwater. Okay, I guess I can't get to those bananas. But we will confirm that momentarily. Because in a moment, we'll find Glimmer. And that is Glimmer. Glimmer is seizure-rific, because every time you turn, the screen flashes. You should be very thankful that my frame rate in the recording is not going to be perfect, because that allows the flashing to sometimes be missed by my recording. Because the flashing is like split second, happens so fast that my recording might miss it, because the recording is not going to run as smoothly as the game does. I'm sure if you're a gamer, you know what it means to be running at 60 frames per second. Being able to run at 60 frames per second is a pretty big deal with video games, especially 3D video games. A lot of 3D video games run at only 20 frames per second or 30 frames per second. But you may not have known this, but back in the day when all the games were in 2D, almost all of them ran in 60 frames per second. Yes, even on the old Nintendo. Didn't take much to run at 60 frames per second. That's a secret over there. I will have to keep it in mind. Considering the location of the banana, I'm going to say that On Guard is probably somewhere in this level. Again, I don't exactly have this game memorized. I have a general idea of where things are, but I don't have things like completely memorized. Will things go smoother if I completely memorize things? Yes, they would. Do I care enough to completely memorize things? Not really. It ultimately means putting in extra work in a Let's Play, and while it would be definitely beneficial to actually put in extra work for a Let's Play, because, you know, that's probably something people would appreciate, it ultimately doesn't do me any good. I mean, I used to put a lot of work into my Let's Plays, a lot of editing. I mean, just go back a couple years before I started streaming, and yeah, you'll see lots of editing being done. And what good did it do me? Absolutely none. I spent many years Let's Playing and making sure that my videos were nicely edited. But here I am, 7 years of Let's Playing, and I barely have any viewership. Sure, I have like 500 some odd subscribers, but like I said, my last Donkey Kong Country 2 video, so far, 7 views. Alright, I know there's a secret entrance around here somewhere. Where is it? I missed a K somewhere as well. Alright, let me do some editing till I figure out where it is. Oh, the K's right there. Well, that still doesn't explain the little stuff in the wall from earlier. Oh, here we go. So apparently the exit is at the top rather, or the entrance. The entrance is at the top rather than the bottom. Well, that's dumb and confusing. Alright, so I'm below where the O was. Just so you know. And now we're back to the O. And yeah, I know I shouldn't really concern myself too much with how many viewers I have. I should just enjoy what viewers I have. And for a while I did. It's like 4 years into this, it's like, okay, I know I don't have that many people watching this, but you know what? Eventually it's going to happen. All I have to do is wait until I reach some magic threshold in which I have so many subscribers that I start getting a ton of subscribers from word of mouth alone. And that never happened. I patiently waited, and now things are just kind of sad. I mean, 7 years, and yeah, that's pretty much how I feel about this situation, Dixie. It is sad. But you know what? I'm gonna keep on going. Mainly for the sake of my RPG Maker stuff. It's kinda weird that, as unpopular as I am, My RPG Maker stuff is the most popular thing I do. You wouldn't really think that. You'd think people would be flocking more to the Donkey Kong Country 2s, and the Kirby Dream Land 3s, and the Captain Toad's Treasure Trackers Day 1 Let's Plays. Well. But it is mainly because of the RPG Maker stuff, and trying to spread the word about people's homebrew games that I keep going. If it wasn't for that, I probably would have quit by now. With that said, why not just stick with RPG Maker? Why do games like Donkey Kong Country 2 at all? Because I have nobody else to talk to about playing these games. Nobody else to enjoy them with. I'm all alone. It's sad. Life of a gamer is lonely. Where's that place with the one banana at? Don't know. Don't have to worry about my life count, though. And like I said, there are some games that I still want to let's play. I knew that was about to happen. Why did you notice me? Stop noticing me! I might as well name a few games that I'd like to let's play. Banjo-Kazooie, of course. Ooh, those guys just aim directly for you. For those of you who aren't aware, for a long time, I separated my let's plays into seasons. Kind of gave them all a different theme. And around this point, I was planning on let's playing Banjo-Kazooie. But keeping myself trapped in a theme with my seasons has been off-putting lately. And I decided, you know what, enough of seasons. I'm just gonna do my own thing. Whatever I feel like let's playing. So why not let's play Banjo-Kazooie right now? Because I just don't feel like it right now. Eventually I will. No exit? That could have been unfortunate. I'm also very interested in playing Sonic Unleashed. It is the only modern Sonic game I own. And I actually got it a few years ago for Christmas. And I have not actually played it yet because I was saving it for a Let's Play. And it's like, this would be a fun blind Let's Play. Sonic Unleashed with lack of fans, something like that. I don't know. It's a hated game for whatever reason. Probably because of the werehog thing. And it's like, you know, it's probably not that bad. And if it is that bad, it'll make an entertaining Let's Play. So I've been saving it. When will I do it? Don't know. Maybe sometime. Pier Solar is another game that I've been interested in let's playing. In case you don't know, Pier Solar is a fancy pants homebrew game for the Sega Genesis that released a few years back. And in fact, it already has a sequel on the Wii U, I want to say. On the Nintendo eShop. That's another game that I wound up getting and then decided that I should play it blind. And haven't gotten to it yet. Maybe eventually. We'll see. I'm not gonna like announce any future plans of what I want to do. Because like I said, there's no guarantee that I'll keep to those future plans. This is a dangerous situation. Don't notice me. You can keep those bananas. Good boy. I feel sorry for those pufferfish. Oh wait, you hold a secret. Let me up. Was that it? Let me down. Yeah, this guy right here If you take too long, he'll float up there, and now you can't get up to... Oop. I don't even think I want to get close to you. Yeah, he's just sitting there blocking the coin. Really? It was only a coin? I better not miss this. You know what? I'm not even gonna worry about timing for a 1-up. I'm just gonna worry about hitting it. Wow! All I had to do was miss the adorable porcupine. Oh, I missed the DK coin. Where's the DK coin? Okay, you know what? Let's do this the simple way. There. Don't know why I didn't think of that the first time. Now, I can just focus on the timing of... whatever. I don't care. Give me a banana. Didn't find the DK coin. It's not in the second half of the level, so it's probably in the first half of the level. Oh. Alright. Well, this isn't it, but... 2. Why is that a 2? Room number 2? Anyway, I just came out of the first bonus room. And apparently if you swim even further up, there's even another secret up there. Not the DK coin, though. However, going right from that secret, from the bonus room, we find room number 3. I guess that means there's 3 secret rooms up here in the corner, and room number 4 is where the DK coin is. Awesome. So it was basically right at the start of the level. So, to recap, right here is where the level starts. You don't need glimmer. You just need to swim up to the top of this room and just keep swimming at the top, and then eventually you'll find your way to the DK coin. With that settled, let's save. Oh, we get Con College and Funky's flights at the same time. Well, first things first. I've got 20 coins, and I want to spend them while I'm able to. So let's see here. Rattly Super Jump. Basically, hold the A button. Cranky's Video Game Hero coins. A very large coin with DK on it. Each level has one. Cunningly hidden by Cranky. Collect these to increase your status as a video game hero. Yeah, that's gonna come into play when we beat the game. It's part of 100% completion. What about the area guardian? Who are we gonna have to deal with? Cudgel. When Cudgel lands, he'll shake the screen and immobilize you. Be careful. I will definitely do that. I will also leave the college real quick to come over here, because we apparently unlocked all 3 of the Kongs just from that one level. So, spend my coins here, because I got plenty. Give up now before the kids realize you're not as popular as Donkey Kong was. Yeah, I still like Diddy Kong better. And Dixie Kong. I'll box your ears if you don't listen this time. Here's what I got to offer. Not gonna worry about the free stuff, I'm just gonna get this stuff to make them free. Glimmer's Galleon. Well, I just put a lot of effort into finding the DK coin there, so how helpful would your hint have been? It might be dark and spooky, but don't let it get you down immediately. Wow, that is a cryptic message. I mean, I understand what it means because I found where the coin was. He's basically, don't go down at the start of the level, go up. But still, that's hardly useful. It would be just like Cranky to give an unhelpful hint. Rat Battle, that's a fun level and we'll be coming up at it shortly. Are you up to it at the start? In other words, go up at the start. I already know about that one though. Bramble Blast, that's gonna be a fun one. I have things to say about that level when we get to it. After 4 spinning barrels, all that's left is left itself. Okay, that one's a little bit more useful, but that's probably why it was more expensive. Time for a couple of games on this here Killer Instinct. You know what? Now that you mention it, why don't we take a look at what's actually in here? So apparently there's a Kremling's head mounted on the wall. That's brutal. Is that somebody in the middle there? Like a poster right in the middle of the screen, upper half of the screen? I can't tell who that's supposed to be. Maybe a Killer Instinct character? Down at the bottom is one of your animal partners from the first Donkey Kong Country. Now we know why he's not an animal buddy in the other games. He's passed away and he's been stuffed and mounted. People do that with their animal buddies, don't you know? It's kind of creepy. I wouldn't do that. Somewhere on the right, there's supposed to be a Killer Instinct machine. I can kind of see it, but I can't really read the logo. But trust me, it's apparently Killer Instinct. So says Cranky Kong. And there's a surfboard, a Nintendo logo, and hey, wait a sec, that's Donkey Kong up there in the upper right corner. We don't need to rescue him, he's hiding up there watching the entire time. That's what I assume anyway. So it costs $2 to play Killer Instinct? That's expensive. Well then again, there's a $3 marker up there in the upper left. Is that how much the Kremling head costs then? Then, of course, right down by us is the Rare logo. The original Rare logo before they got bought up by Microsoft. And a Super Nintendo controller behind Cranky. A giant one. Which makes me wonder, is that a giant novelty Super Nintendo controller? Or is it just that everybody in this game is actually really tiny? Would I be able to hold Cranky in the palm of my hand? It also looks like there's a couple other controllers behind Cranky, but I can't tell. Are they like NES controllers? Anyway, that's all I can see in here. Oh, there is a $4 tag down there to the left, right there. DK barrel and a bunch of bananas, and that's pretty much it. Now buzz off and let me work on my new game design. Yeah, you go ahead and just hide all of those Cranky coins. And just real quick, I'll spend the money on Funky's flights too, so that when I have to do it, I don't need the money. So, let's hire the plane, and future flights are going to be free. And now we shall finish off by saving. And since I am finishing off, here is all of my current patrons. So let us save the game, and we will go ahead and quit. Next time we shall continue forth through Quay. Probably not finish it, because like I said, I want to keep these videos relatively short. I'm assuming that despite spending a lot of time in that water level, this video is still under 30 minutes. If not, dang.